Hello, my little wildcats. My name is Puma Cat, and welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club. So, last time we left off, yeah, Yuri and I were sitting together like that, and that's great. I love the artworks here. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the right loan. No. Yuri holds out her left arm and holds the left side of her book between her thumb and forefinger. Ah. I did the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. Wow, you gotta be so specific. It's like you're giving instruction, just like, this is how to read a book with your friend. Or closer. That way I turn the page, Yuri slides it under her thumb, after it slips to her side. Dude, they don't gotta make like a tutorial how to flip a book. Can you guys get on with this? When's the horror gonna come? I was told this is a psychological horror game. What's taking so long? But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer than before. Oh, you don't say. It's actually kind of distracting me. How are you huddled closer than before? It looks like Yuri's just reading the book and you're just holding it like that. It's like, yeah, you can read that. What can you read on there? Just lines. It's the portrait of lines, not the portrait of Markov. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? Eh? To turn the page. Ah, sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again, our eyes meet. I don't know if I'll be able to keep up with her. Oh, that's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes a little longer. Yeah, I'm a really fast reader, and if I'm reading with someone, then it's just like 3 minutes of me just like staring at a wall and just like looking for something interesting to do. While the other person just finishes reading up, and I'm like, it's probably the least I can do, since you've been patient with me. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume she finishes the page before me, so I turn it to my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence, as all books should be read in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. I have no idea why I did that. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. What kind of erotic fanfiction is this? Hey Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character reminds me of you a little bit. You think so? How does she? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways. And she also second guesses all the things she says and does. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything. Is that foreshadowing? Or are you just saying that? But they're kind of remnant. Please don't mind me. Don't unsubscribe, sorry. But they're kind of reminiscent of one of your mannerisms. I see. Whoa, no, to keep the papa. Wait, what did I say? Keep the thing, I want to look at Yuri more. Yuri remains silent. Well, she's right here. But Puma, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. Oh, that's so embarrassing that you think that. Well, wait, I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. I guess I meant it's kind of cute. Why are you saying that all of a sudden? Okay, everyone. I think it's about time we share today's poems with each other. Oh yeah, that's right, we're reading poems. Monica looks as emotionless as ever. She looks broken inside. Are you okay, Monica? Just kidding, I don't really care. We might not have enough time if we wait for too long. Better not take up my time or else I will throw my invisible ninja star at you. Yuri exhales, prepared from... Oh, I can't read, I'm sorry. Yuri exhales, spared from finishing her thought. Is that alright, Yuri? You look a bit down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. Oh, that's not... It's fine. Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Ow! Alright. Oh, alright. I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer for me to only read it with you? I guess I don't have much of a preference either way. In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know? That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the next 2 chapters in your own time. Alright. I stand up. I make a mental note where I left off in the book, slip it back into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. Can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I haven't really done this before. Yuri was your inspiration. And those little cutouts of the girls that you made? Freaking stalker. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you follow along? Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you go find someone to share it with? I can't wait! Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Just a little loopy. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly complies while reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Where should I get to pick? Okay, who should I show my poem to first? Yuri. Yuri seems the most experienced, so I should start with her. I can trust her opinion to be fair. Where'd my mouth go? So Yuri reads the poem. I noticed her eyes lighten. Exceptional. What was that? Did I say that out loud? Yuri covers her mouth, but ends up covering her entire face. Aw. You're cute. The blushing eye syndrome is acting up again. He's gonna hate me. Really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri, except you insulted my expertise, pristine work. I guess you're right. What am I getting nervous for? Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. That's my first time, really. Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at the poem again. Well, I know that. I mean, Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. He traces her finger along to the words of the poem, as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah. Okay. That's the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical in new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing that I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick up writing styles separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. That's probably what I do. I've only written like 5 poems in my life. The end result's that both style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's nothing you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. You've been talking for so long, my voice is starting to go higher, because my voice is like a medium, on the highest to lowest pitch, and Yuri's voice is really low, since I've been reading her voice for like, this entire episode and last one. My voice is starting to slip higher. Natsuki might be a little biased, though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. You look like you're about to do something mischievous, honestly. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing for herself, me, or Natsuki. You can insult Natsuki all you want. Just kidding, don't insult people. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. He smiles dreamily as if this is a rare opportunity for her. Which in itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Yeah, exactly. Whoa! We actually get to read the poems! Can I read my poem? I really want to read my poem that I wrote. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm. Breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. Yuri's a ghost confirmed. Click outside. Dot dot. I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Well, I don't read script very often. I think your handwriting's very pretty. It's also a compliment to me. I write in cursive. I've been writing in cursive for like a couple years now, and I completely forgot how to write in print. Next episode, if you guys want, I'll read the first poem of mine that I ever wrote. It's actually pretty good. And at least I like to think it is. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it's really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since our first time sharing, I want to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Hulu. Actually, this story isn't about a ghost at all, Puma. What? Really? I totally must have missed the point. That's what I'm thinking too. I'm ashamed. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. Didn't you say that it took me a long time to read it? That doesn't make sense, Yuri. It's okay, you're so perfect. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually go more than to tell a simple story, paint a picture. Yuri wants to be an exorcist. I think that's what they're called. Can you put, how do you say the word exorcist?
Exorcist.
Thank you. In that case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining piece of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I haven't really thought of that. That's impressive. Huh? It's nothing, really. Also, my pinky's broken. Yours was impressive too, so... Oh, yeah, I didn't really read it, but... Yeah, nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Yeah, of course. You know... I was really nervous about doing this, but in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Puma. Me too. Should I show my poem to next? I think this is a good time to stop because I'm a bit over the time. So, yeah, if you like this, please give it a like. I do this thing where if I get 5 likes on a video, then I release the next one. So, yeah, if you guys leave 5 likes on my video, then the next episode will come out. And if I get enough comments asking me to, then I'll um I'll read a couple of my poems. I can even do a separate video on it if you guys want me to. I don't know why you would want that, but um but yeah, this was really fun. So bye my little wildcats. See you next time.